Okay, so I'm back. So as you can see now, this is the back of the instrument panel, which I have actually drilled out. Well, I painted it black. I used the all-clad primer. I painted it black. I drilled it out with the pin vise, which is right over there. You can get this from Squadron Shop or any good hobby shop or any of the hobby places online. Very useful tool. Comes with a wide range of bits. But back to the instrument panel. We've drilled it out. I'm actually going to have to get myself a decent video camera with focus. And I've used sprue. And what sprue is you take the model tree and you heat it and you pull it and you make plastic thread, for those of you who are unacquainted with the term. And I'll probably post some photos of this as well. And then I've glued the sprue with some super glue right into the backs of the what would be the instrument panel. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use a match at distance and heat that a little bit so that they fall more naturally, so they don't look quite as fake as they do now. And then I'm going to spray them black again. Now, continuing on, some of the other things I did was, the P-47 is interesting because, you think World War II fighter, and what you usually think when you think World War II fighter is you think zinc chromate green for the interiors. The P-47, and pardon me while I walk around, I'm looking for some good light. The P-47 actually had a darker green. What I wound up using was some Model Master topside green sprayed over the zinc chromate. And then I will add the black box detail for the radios and the electronics, and then I'll do some gray and some gray dry brushing, some aluminum dry brushing, and add a wash to it. And we'll go into that in future videos. The other thing we did, prime the engine. Now, the way I did this was I used the all-clad gray primer on the cylinders, actually overall on the cylinder rows. Notice you use your paintbrush as a spray holder for these, it works very good. And then I used the all-clad black primer for the hub of the engine, the crankcase, which is the round circle in the middle. And once I do the overspray of aluminum, this will add some nice shading. And then, of course, we'll do a black wash on top of that, and then dry brush some steel and aluminum mixed on top. And we'll cover that in future videos. Alright, thanks, and we'll talk soon.